Respected faculty members, very good to see you all. Today I am here to provide you important guidelines regarding DPT 4 physics. In DPT 4 physics, we have human eye and colorful world, human eye and a colorful world. 2. So again, first step, always we are emphasizing 6 important steps that should be given practice to every youngster and sparks children. So first step is quick check summary. Thorough quick check summary. Quick check summary first. Next, you concentrate on briefing of the topic. Concept build-up. Concept build-up is very, very important. So here in this lesson, second part of the human eye, concentrate on refraction of light through the prism. So how it happens? Refraction of light through prism. So please conduct the experiment, very, very important experiment. Here on the table we keep the prism like this. Prism will be kept, equilateral prism will be held like this. Equilateral prism will be held like this on the table. Carefully emphasize this. This experiment is very, very important. A prism is placed on the horizontal table, placed on the drawing board here as indicated. The prism is placed like this. So this prism, what will we do? Make every student familiar with this activity. So what will we do? This is the table. This build-up and prism experiment is very, very important. So on the horizontal table, keep a glass drawing board, and this drawing board, or keep the drawing sheet and place the prism like this. Plot the outline. First make the children to plot the outline and name it as ABC prism. ABC prism. Triangular prism, which is equilateral triangular. Now plot a line like this and keep 2 pins P and Q here, and try to watch those pins from this side. Try to watch the pins from this side. They appear to be present like this. They appear to be present. When you watch through this face AC, actually they are held. The 2 pins are fixed on the side of AB. When you try to watch them through this side, these 2 pins appear like this. Watching those 2 pins, fix 2 more pins R and S, such that all are in straight. So what will you observe? The light ray traveling from PQ, what happens to it? It will appear, it will undergo refraction and comes out like this. If you plot the correct diagram, if you plot the equilateral triangle like this, what we have done? Here plotting the normal at AB, keeping certain angle, we plotted a line. This is called angle of incidence. We fixed 2 pins here, P and Q. Watching from the other side, the 2 pins appears to be here. The 2 pins appears to be present here. These are R and S. 2 pins are fixed here. R and S. So for angle I1, the light ray emerged like this. RS is the emergent ray. PQ is the incident ray. Normals drawn at this are M and N. AB surface normal M, and normal drawn at AC surface is N. Now we can plot this is refracted ray. Name this point O dash. O dash will be the refracted ray. So we can measure these angles. This is angle of emergence. Now continue to practice this diagram by keep on changing the angle. Start with 30 degrees. Later, again, conduct the same experiment by taking 35 degrees. Slowly, make the children familiar with this interesting observations happening here. Serial number, what is the angle I1? Earlier, first diagram, you please plot the line, this incident ray with 30 degrees. Next, 35 degrees. After that, continue to increase, first 30 degrees. See what happened. How much is the angle of emergence? Upon extending these two rays, you will get the angle of deviation. So, every student should be familiar with these happenings while observing the refraction of light through a glass prism, triangular glass prism. 30 degrees. What happened? What is the angle of emergence and what is the angle of deviation? Second, 35 degrees. Again, repeat this activity. Same thing, 35 degrees. Measure the remaining angle. Third one, 40 degrees. So keep on changing the angle in regular intervals. That is go on up to 70 degrees. Up to 70 degrees, carefully conduct the experiment and you will find at a particular angle, of incidence, we observe interestingly, ask the children to track that important observation carefully at a particular angle. At a particular angle I1, we get this ray coming parallel, and again angle of emergence also equal to I1. Angle of incidence will be equal to angle of emergence. This is what you call it as least deviation. Minimum deviation will be observed in a particular case. When will we get this observation? When we get angle of incidence is equal to angle of emergence. The refracted ray will be obtained parallel to the base. In all other cases, it will remain obliquely. It will just bend towards the base, but it will not be completely parallel. So this experiment should be carefully emphasized. If possible, please make every student to practice this experiment in the laboratory. Now, after refraction through prism, we care about what happened to the next important step. What happened to the white light when it is passed through the prism? That is very important. The white light will undergo dispersion. So what is dispersion? White light. What happened to the white light? Dispersion should be emphasized. What is meant by dispersion? Splitting of white light into 7 colors. V, I, B, G, Y, O, R. 7 colors. What you call it as spectrum. This is what you call it as spectrum. So what happened? The triangular prism, when white light is incident, it will split into 7 colors. The red will undergo less deviation, violet will undergo more deviation. So you get a 7 color pattern will be obtained on the screen. What you call it as spectrum. This is the 7 color screen. If you carefully place here, 7 bands will be obtained with the 7 colors. Vibsia will be obtained. So dispersion in daily life, we can observe this dispersion taking place. Naturally, dispersion is happening. This rainbow formation should be carefully emphasized. Rainbow formation. So what happens? Sun should be shining behind you. You are present here. Sun is present behind you. Sun rays are coming. Here water droplets. Rain should take place or some water droplets should present in the atmosphere. Immediately the sun rays. What happened to the sun rays? They will undergo, when sunlight, white rays from sunlight undergo dispersion. 7 colors. These 7 colors, red and next violet. Red and violet will obtain. Here red and violet will undergo dispersion. So this is the point A. Sun rays are coming like this. Water droplets should present opposite to your eyes, and behind you sun should shine. These are the conditions required for rainbow formation. Red and violet. Later, the red will disperse. What happens here at B? Internal reflection will take place. Internal reflection will take place. Here what happened? Dispersion has taken place. Dispersion has taken place. White light is split into two different colors, and here violet will undergo like this. So finally these will come out. After here, see what happens. Refraction. They will undergo refraction. They will bend away from the normal. Like this. They will bend away from the normal. Like this they will come out. Red and violet. At C, refraction will take place. Red and violet rays will come out. And the person can see, making the person eye, making the eye of the person as apex. 7 color pattern the person can able to view this. This is the formation of rainbow, should be carefully emphasized. Dispersion taking place in daily life when white light passes through prism, triangular prism, or when it travels from one medium to another medium bounded by inclined surfaces, we will observe this dispersion pattern. When will this dispersion will take place? When? That is careful. Why don't it take place through glass slab? Gas slab you can observe parallel surface. So when light incident on parallel surfaces, what happens? Light ray enter, it will undergo dispersion. Obviously it will undergo dispersion. Red and violet will be separated. But what happens? At the second surface, they will get same kind of second surface, they will undergo same lateral displacement and comes out at white light. Same, mixing the same, both rays will come out with the same beam, like this. This should not be emphasized that much, very little. They will undergo same lateral displacement and comes out as a single beam, like this. Finally, the deviation should be 0. Internally, if you remain inside the glass slab, you can able to see the dispersion. But what happens? Both surfaces are parallel. But if you take a prism with inclined surfaces, a refracting medium bounded by two inclined surfaces, first white light, what happened to white light? It will disperse. After dispersing into two colors, again it has refraction away from the normal, bending away from the normal. They will come out in a separated manner only. They won't get the same lateral displacement and get separated. We can able to view the dispersed colors, separated colors. But whereas in glass slab, it is not possible. After undergoing dispersion at first surface, at the second surface, all will attain same lateral displacement and again come out. Emergent ray will be again white light only. This is proven by Isaac Newton by taking two prisms. Two equilateral prisms are kept held beside each other, one beside each other, forming a glass slab. You can see what is happening. The white light incident on the first surface undergoing dispersion. What is happening to this? The two colors coming out, what they are doing? Again they will undergo refraction here and comes out as a single beam, like this. White light will come out. So this is proven by Isaac Newton using the combination of two prisms held one beside another. We can prove the parallel surfaces. Refracting medium having parallel surface cannot carry out the dispersion. This point is to be carefully emphasized and explained to each and every student. Next important thing, after dispersion, what other aspects are taking place in the atmosphere? Number one, atmospheric refraction. What are the important phenomena? Second, after dispersion, emphasize on atmospheric refraction. So what are the outcomes of atmospheric refraction? Number one, twinkling of stars. Stars will be twinkling because upper atmosphere contains variety of clouds and variety of vaporized vapors are present. When you start looking at this sky, what will you observe? The star appears to be present here. The star appears to be swaying. Why it happened? The light ray coming from the star will undergo refraction and bend like this. This ray, yes, this ray. This should be carefully emphasized. The ray coming from the star will undergo bending and reach your eye. Upon extending, it appears to be present slightly above its original position. For a person looking at the stars, these gas clouds and all present in the upper atmosphere, what will they do? They carry out the refraction of the starlight and makes us to view the twinkling. Means sometimes the shining, what you call the intensity of the star will be increasing and decreasing, and the position also appear to be swaying. This is what you call it as twinkling of stars. After twinkling of stars, you can see on the horizon, you find this is the upper atmosphere. While being present on the earth, regularly the sunrise and sunset time. What happens? Even sun is set completely below the horizon. What you will observe? Still sunlight is coming. Still sunlight will take place. So it happens before sunrise. What you call it as advanced sunrise. Before sun is actually raised up, you will observe, you can able to observe early in the morning, 2 minutes. 2 minutes before sunrise, sun will appear, but it will not be harsh. Then sun appears to be flattened, sun appears to be flattened and elliptical also. So advanced sunrise, and even in the sunset also, while sun is setting up completely, even sun is setting up, we can able to view the sun for certain time. 2 minutes after sunset also, delayed sunset. Regularly we get a 4 minutes increase in the daytime due to advanced sunrise and delayed sunset. So this point is to be carefully emphasized. After that, we care about the other important aspects. During this, what are the other experiences? Sun appears to be elliptical and flattened sun. Before sunrise, sun will appear like a small orange flattened picture, and it will appear 2 minutes just before sunrise. You can carefully familiarize all these aspects. Atmospheric refraction, advanced sunrise, and a delayed sunset, and the flattening of sun. These are all taking place due to atmospheric refraction. And finally, scattering. What is meant by scattering should be carefully explained to each and every student. Scattering means when light interacts with atmospheric particles. Tyndall effect. Scattering and Tyndall effect should be carefully emphasized. So scattering means when sun rays are coming, they will interact with the particles of the atmosphere, or particles or dust particles or colloidal particles of the medium. They will be redirected into different directions. This business is called as scattering, and it makes the path of the light visible. What happens? What are the factors on which scattering depends on? Here two aspects will be mattered. Number one, wavelength of the incident light and size of the particle. These are as the aspects. That is why we are familiar with blue color of sky regularly. Clouds appear white, and at noon time sun appears white. In the evening we get what you call that is a red. Sun appears red in the evening, yellow. Reddish yellow will be appeared. Sun appears to be red in the evenings at the time of sunrise and sunset. These are all happening due to scattering of light. These aspects are to be carefully emphasized and given training. And third important point, please try to change the question into different competencies. And fourth point, make sure that every student write the information present in the textbook only. That is very, very important point. They should write as it is given in the textbook, all definitions. And fifth point, diagram should be plotted carefully. Sixth point, you know very well, evaluation. Please mention wherever smart children and spark children, M-star children are missing. Whatever the important information, textual information, if they are missing, please alert them carefully with your legible evaluation. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.